You can start the Irricalc water management program from the irrigation menu and clicking on Irricalc water management. This opens up the Irricalc box. We can do scheduling, maximum applied water allowance, estimated annual water usage, or average peak demand calculations. You can also set up project information, given the job number, customer's name and address, and so forth. That will appear at the top of the reports. But let's click on the scheduling tab, and this is where we'll begin creating an irrigation watering schedule. The very first thing you need to do is add a controller to the list. Click on the plus sign, and this will add us a new controller. Now the first thing we have to do is select what type of controller this is going to be. So if we click on select controller, this will open up our controllers database. From here we can grab a manufacturer and a controller. Over on the right hand side here, this is some information on the capabilities of the controller, how many stations, water budgeting, calendar days, programs and start times, minutes run time, and so forth. So I'm going to select the controller and say OK. Now I've added a controller to the list, and here are the stations that are available on this particular controller. I can give this controller a description if I need to. Maybe this is a location on the design where, or on the project where this controller is located. It could be multiple different things. I can also give this an ID like controller A. So if I had more than one controller, and I can have more than one controller, if I do need another controller, I can click on the plus sign, add another controller, select it from the list as well. And now I have multiple controllers. This one can be, let's say this was a apartment complex. This might be outside office. Another one might be backside of complex near south building B or something. This might be controller B, whereas our first controller was controller A. So you can add multiple controllers and you can give them descriptions and controller IDs. This is all there is to setting up the controller. Other lessons will cover how to assign information to each station on the controller, as well as program days and ET selections.